Winner!
Hello, lovelies. Henny and I thought we'd bring you a grocery haul video. And this week, we feel like winners because we got to go to the big city and go grocery shopping. My darling chicken and I, unfortunately, reside in the boonies, a little one-horse podunk town. And we have literally 2 grocery stores. And one is, of course, the one that I use, that you've seen, our lovely Walmart. Good old Wally World. Or Walmart, if Spanish is your first language, like my beautiful spouse. Chumpipe, or Chumpy for short. That means turkey, friends. It's their nickname. Yep, that's right. I'm surrounded by birds. It's straight up Hitchcock over here. And the other store, well, they have open nut bins. So, your girl can't go in there. Oh, I tried once, and immediately was on the floor and giving myself an EpiPen in the parking lot. Oh, I have learned my lesson. Both bins may be eco-friendly and save people money, but they are not my friend. Oh, the joys of being contact and airborne allergic. So when life takes us up to the big city, because it is a 2-hour drive, and friends, I tell you, when you're disabled, 2 hours feels like 8. Oh, it's daunting. It's just too much to go there just for food. So when we're up there for other reasons, not just a snack attack, we always make sure to put it in order at Super Target, one of my favorite stores, which I like to joke that I could spend my spouse's whole paycheck in. But it's not really a joke, if it's true. Is it, my loves? And in case you're wondering why we were in the big city, it was because I needed an emergency blood transfusion. Oh yeah, I was straight up hospitalized, rushed to the big city via ambulance, all very dramatic. My hemoglobin was so ding-dang low that the doctor told me, had I gone to sleep like I wanted to, because I was feeling so crummy, dears, I just wanted to climb into bed and pull the covers up over my head and hit restart to go ahead and click skip scene on that terrible day. But he said, had I done that and not come in, I wouldn't have woke up. That's right, your girl Peg almost bit the big one and bought the farm. I wouldn't have been here to make any more videos for you. I would have missed you guys so much. So there you go. That was a lot to process. Woo! That sat with me for a while. So as soon as I knew I was a free woman and I was getting discharged, first thing I did was pull out my phone and open the Target app. Priorities, right? But I can't help it. That Target has so many food items that our local Walmart does not carry. Oh, the variety. All my food allergy families, and food intolerances, and food aversions due to autism, or specialty diet crew will totally get this. When you have a restricted diet, for whatever the reason, you know variety is usually the first thing to go out the window. So if I can get new snacks for the always lovely and adorable Chumpy, you know, I'm there. I'm gonna do it with bells on. Before anything else, I am a wife. And lying in that bed, all I could think about was making sure that they had some good treats this week. Because this whole experience was also hard and traumatic on them. And they needed, and deserved, some spoiling. So after I was discharged, we went immediately over and got pickup. And yes, that means instead of resting and following doctor's orders and recovering at home with my feet up, I was taking pictures of groceries and making this video for you all. So, don't rat me out, okay? Shh, no tattling. It'll be our little YouTube secret. And they will be none the wiser and never know that I was not the ideal patient. So, without further ado, I'm gonna put on some tunes and let you rock out and see all the rare drop items that we picked up this week at Super Target. Afterwards, I'll do a little side-by-side comparison of what this would have cost me at good old Walmart. Because if you're like me, you're always thinking about budgets. Is this cheaper or is that cheaper? And you know, common thought, popular opinion. Walmart is always cheaper than Target, 100% of the time. If you go online, that's what people always say. So we're gonna find out if it's true. Facts or fake news? Enjoy, sweets. So friends, in case you're bad at math like me, or you just didn't have your calculator out and weren't tallying along as we went through, the total at Walmart for all this lovely food would have been about $65.11. And my Target total came out to $69.34. But thankfully, your girl Peg is a smart shopper, and she lucked into a coupon. That's right, they gave me 15% off because I placed my order and picked it up the same day. So keep an eye out for those, friends. That's some real deal savings right there. That coupon brought my total to $58.94, which means our winner is, a drum roll please, good old Tajay. Yay! Woohoo! By $6.17. So if you're talking yourself out of going to Target and insisting that Walmart is cheaper, just remember, it all depends on what you buy. From what I noticed, if you're buying a lot of bread and drinks and other pantry items, Target's your man. If you're buying produce and meat, you're going to get way more bang for your buck at good old Walmart. So before Henny and I sign off and bid you a fond adieu, I thought I'd talk to you about what our plans are for this month's grocery budget going forward. Since I have a fully stocked pantry, which is just bursting at the seams, thanks to our mysterious benefactor, I decided that I'd like to spend as little as possible and try to eat down what we have in our fridge, freezer, and pantry. And honestly, with me needing to focus on rest and recovery right now, it seems like the perfect time for a challenge like this, 'cause I don't want to be hauling in a monster load of grocery bags, okay? I would much rather bring in just a few things. I've also been inspired by my friend Jay over at the Thrifty Food Plan channel, where she takes the USDA's Thrifty Food Plan and uses it as a guide to determine just how much she should spend a month on food. I've always been curious if a plan like this would work for a family like ours with food allergies, food intolerances, food aversions due to autism, and specialty diets due to medical conditions, or if we're just out of luck. So Henny and I didn't waste any time, flapped our wings, and moseyed on over to Jay's channel and watched her 2 videos, here and here, on how to actually do all the maths, plug in all the numbers, and find your family's monthly food budget using the USDA's Thrifty Food Plan. And don't worry, friends, if you want to try this too, and math just isn't your strong suit, like your friend Miss Peg, and you need some help, Jay's sweet as sugar, and if you post in the comments that you're struggling, I'm sure she'll help you get it all worked out. She's great like that. So after some furious calculations and double and triple checking my maths, as one does when one is dyslexic, our family's food budget came out to a grand total of $601.48, which I know sounds like a lot of money, and it is. But if you remember back one video to my food pantry restock and think, what was it that Miss Peg's bottle of olive oil cost her? Oh yeah, it's $24, and I need 5 a month. That's already a huge chunk of that budget. So, it actually seems like not that much money at all. I must say, I'm going into this challenge with a hefty dose of skepticism and pessimism, but I'm still gonna give it my best and try. Hopefully, it'll be interesting enough for all of you to see if I meet my target, and maybe, if it's not too hard, you can give me some encouragement in the comments below and cheer me on. Now, thankfully, this total does not include personal care or household items like toothpaste, laundry detergent, or the ever controversial item that gets Henny and Miss Peg all the hate, paper plates. To figure that amount out, trot on over and watch this video of Jay's. After some furious note-taking and careful studying, I came up with this total for our household supplies and personal care items budget: $106.50. Again, to me, that seems light, and it's gonna be a challenge. The Thrifty Food Plan gives nutritional guidance as well, and here's what the government says you should be buying and eating to get all your nutritional needs met as cheaply as possible. They advise 24% of your grocery budget go to vegetables, 14% to fruits, 16% to grains, 25% to proteins, 14% to dairy, and everything else should not make up more than 7%. So here's the breakdown of our target order. We spent 15% of our budget on vegetables, 9% on fruit, 12% on grains, 27% on protein, we went a little over, 16% on dairy because we're Midwesterners, and that means we feel the need to buy all the cheese, and finally 22% on miscellaneous items, which in this case was drinks. Oh yeah, all of our flavored and sugar-free sparkling water, which I'm fully aware will trigger some people into making some caustic comments. They'll feel the need to be judgy and say, those drinks are non-essential items, but you know what? It's very important That my always awesome and mega adorable spouse, the Choompi, keeps hydrated. And if it helps him stay healthy, isn't it essential? That's why Henny and I have a no judgment policy on this channel. Oh, that's right, friends. There will be no judging of people's groceries, or what's in their cart, or what they choose to spend their money on. Anyone being nasty will have their comment deleted. Henny and I, we don't feed trolls. We just feed ducks at the park. On that note, Henny and I are gonna sign off. It's getting late here, friends. And you know what they say. The early bird catches the worm. And Henny does not want to miss any of those juicy bad boys. As always, Henny says, don't forget to peck, like, and subscribe with your beak. And use those sharp clickety claws of yours to leave us a comment down below. Don't be shy. Chat away. It's a safe space. We don't bite. After all, chickens don't have teeth. And remember, until next time, Henny and I are counting on you to take great care of your amazing selves. Remember, no matter what anyone else has said to you before in the past, you matter. You're precious and irreplaceable. Of all the people in the world, there's only one you, and you make it awesome. Trust me. Would I lie? No. Chickens are pure of heart and have a strong moral compass. Miss Henny would not let me tell you any white lies or little fiblets. So, if I say you're great, you are. If you ever feel sad or like you don't belong, remember that Henny and I have a spot right here waiting for you. You're always welcome, and we'll see you at the next video. Until then, take care.
Bonus time!
That's right, friends. It's bonus time. Super mega rare boss round unlocked. By staying till the end, you get a mail call. The joke of the day. Brought to you by the one and only, my lovely Moo Mom. That's what we call her, friends, because she's the wife of a dairy farmer. Every day, she sends us a joke to try to lift our spirits and cheer us up a bit. So if you're having a bad day, if things didn't go as planned, and life seems to be stuck on hard mode, Lord knows, I could use story mode right about now. Henny and I want to share this joke with you. Hopefully, it'll make you smile. Maybe just a little one, and cheer you up a bit, at least for a minute or two. So here we go. One joke, brought to you by Moo Mom. Why did the hot dog wear a sweater? Because it was a chili dog.